Sex trafficking happens in homes, cars, bars, online, and yes, in hotels and motels. I'm Cristina Howorun, and tonight in our exclusive City News investigation, we look at why it's so difficult to stop it, even when it's happening in plain sight.
See, all of these are trafficking hubs.
All of them.
All of these.
Megan Walker is recently retired from the London Abused Women's Centre. She often stakes out hotels looking for John's traffickers and victims. It doesn't take long to find one. Nobody's even at the front desk.
For 11 o'clock at night, it's hardly very safe. They have no cameras in these areas. So there's a couple of things to pay attention to about this door. Somebody has at some time jimmied that door open.
Yeah.
She's identified her room so she can say, you know, come in, look for the white ribbon and the blue. Traffickers will sometimes booby trap the doors. So if she were to open that door, it would fall and he'll know they've left the room. So
Megan, that ribbon is 100% set from outside.
Yeah, I know.
She's trapped in her room.
That's what they do.
We alert the front desk, knowing that if we intervene directly with the person in that room, we could make their situation worse.
Excuse me, are you the manager here?
No, I'm just on the front desk.
Oh, I'm from the London Abused Women's Centre. I know there are a lot of hotels at this end that have a lot of trafficking.
Absolutely.
This one is one people talk about a lot for some reason.
We believe trafficking is happening in this hotel right this second.
If you call the police, it'll be fairly obvious to them as they're walking by.
If
Yeah.
you want it, by all means, you can.
I think it's up your responsibility.
No, as you mentioned that you want to call police. You
No.
No, I said you would call.
The employee doesn't call the police. Megan does.
You know what really pisses me off? That man knows full well what's going on.
When it comes to sex work, Canada follows the Nordic model. It's not illegal to sell sex. It's illegal to buy it. Policing sex work and trafficking isn't always top priority. In 2019, there were more than 500 police-reported incidents of sex trafficking, a fraction of the actual activity. City News combed through escort ads on just one popular site over a 6-month period. We found thousands of posts, many listing addresses, hotel names, or intersections. Police say they're watching.
We get that. We review all of that. We get intelligence from our community partners and sex trade workers. We are watching websites.
The former head of London Police's human trafficking unit works undercover, so we've concealed his identity.
Without having a victim come forward, it's very difficult to locate traffickers.
Police forces across the country lay hundreds of charges, but watchdogs say they don't reflect the effect trafficking has on victims, families, and entire communities.
Think about the number of men that have paid to rape those girls and women. Shouldn't that be enough to jar us into making it a priority to end this horrendous atrocity?
And some governments are making it a priority. Ontario, for example, has a $96 million anti-human trafficking strategy, including $6 million earmarked exclusively for supports for young survivors. But experts say it's not enough. They say if you want to combat trafficking, you have to quash demand. And that's an area where police forces across the country have had mixed results. Tomorrow on City News, we ask police forces why they have laid so few charges against those who purchase sex.
This is City News Everywhere.